It is going live on Twitch. So look, what's that? Add stream marker? Wait a minute. That's a thing I can do. Oh, that might be worth experimenting with. Oh, hello, welcome to stream. We're going to continue doing Doki. Because very good game. Also, we haven't done it in a little while. So I want to get back into the swing of it. Because, you know, can't go wrong with that. Hey, welcome, Ice King. Welcome. I'm here. I'm at teleported instantly. Hey, welcome. Thank you for popping in. It's always good to see you in chat. Always good. I'm still getting things quickly so because annoyingly I can't set my chat until after my stream goes live. But so come on. There you go. Please do it. Thank you. There we go. That's worked. Let me now just open up trigger. Good to see you too. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Okay. I think yeah, it's been a while since we actually streamed from this. Because we haven't actually streamed this in a while. Like I say a while, probably 3 days. It's been 3 days. Which is actually too long away from Doki. Because Doki is amazing. And I really enjoy it. It's a good game. Okay. I can close this. Clone isn't anything I don't need to open. Both these open just to make sure my stream health is cool. Yeah, I really miss Monica. You were very much a Monica kind of person. Fair enough. Well, how is your story coming along? Stream excellent health. Cool. I got a like already. Nice. Okay. Where's she? We're gonna find out. I think we're discussing our plan, I believe. Okay. Moving through the concrete sidewalks that take me around the side of the field office, I see my destination before me. A large institutionalized building. Wait, is this the right one? Yeah, it has to be, isn't it? I think it seems familiar. Oh, I haven't done it because I'm gonna skip. A large institutionalized building. The office uses to detain and hold personnel. It's more of a, hey, welcome XY, how you doing? It's more of a pursue prison than anything else. Julie and I just departed from her office. She got me the connection needed to obtain the detained people from the other night. Good. Now the story is in summer break day 4. Nice. I'm doing fine. Happy. I'm doing good. Thank you. Just looking forward to getting on with stream. I like streaming. It's a good moment of my day. It's a good highlight of my day. It's a good highlight of my day. Thing crashed. Oh, my avatar thing crashed. Oh. That's weird. Why did that crash? Open back up. Okay, cool. It crashed for some reason. That's weird. I don't know why that crashed. I'm not maxing up my resources, am I? So I couldn't come to stream yesterday. I was at my grandma's house. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I hope you enjoyed your time with your grandmother. It's always nice seeing your grandparents. Oh, I get along very nicely with mine. Yeah, but no worries. There's always another stream you can catch up on. And if you really want to, all my VODs are posted on YouTube, so if you really want to check out what happened, you can always skim through that. So, anyway, good to see you today, though. I still get angry thinking about it. Those people followed Monica to her house and then attempted to attack her while she was in it. If I hadn't felt odd earlier in the day, I don't think I could have caught on. I'm just glad I was able to get there in time. On this day, I'm gonna force them to talk. No one's gonna stop me. Reaching the building, the entrance has an access control panel installed on the left of the wall. I swap a keycard to me by Julia and open the now unlocked door. Walking in the room, I see one of my targets handcuffed and restrained to a chair. I look to a mirror on the other room and wink at it. Rolling up my dress shirt, my shirt sleeves, I blouse them a little above my elbows. Loosening my tie under my collar and just let a little bit to let myself breathe more comfortably. Do you mind telling me what on earth's going on here? Why is the kid questioning me? What kind of police station is this? You don't remember me? Why would I remember you? Oh, I think the grown man who had his butt handed to him by a kid would remember. You're that kid? Oh well, this is just great. Give me your badge number, I'll have your job for this. You want my badge number? Fist by face inches from his. It's 4219. I slam my right fist in the side of his head as I can. Yikes! His eyes bulge and he topples the chair. I grab his shirt and sit him upright. You son of a... How dare you do this to me? I want your supervisor. I want your supervisor's boss. You're going to be in this seat for what you have done. Hey, let me tell you something, old man. I'm not an officer. What? Then how'd you get in here? I have some questions for you. If you answer them for me, I will leave, and you will go back to your cozy cell in the precinct. Me submit to you? You're out of your mind, kid. I don't need to tell anything to anyone who isn't no cop, man. I grab hold of his head and force him to face me. Why are you going after the girl? I'm not saying anything. Graphius. Hey! That's not nice. I walk to one of the corners of the room where a bucket sits. Grabbing the bucket, I retrieve a small towel and place it over my shoulder. Next, I grab a container of gasoline from the bucket and a small metal rod. What are you doing? Me? Nothing. Just preparing stuff for a game. A game? What do you mean by a game? You see. Opening up a container of gasoline, I grab the towel and place it over the man's head. Want me to get the matches? No, we kind of need him alive. What are you doing? Stop. Oh, don't act like you don't deserve this. I grab the metal rod and after lining the towel, I shove it. Oh. What are you doing? You'll see what I'm doing soon enough. Lighter instead? Well, I guess it worked. Draping the towel over the man's head, I grab a large bottle of water and slash it behind the bucket and uncap it. Letting go of the plastic cap falls to the floor. The echo of it makes the man start to struggle in his restraints. Gripping on his head with one hand, I force him still and slowly pour water onto his face. Cigarette? Nah, we don't like that. Those stuff are bad for you. We don't want that. We just need to make this uncomfortable for him. As water seeps into the towel and begins to cover his head, he struggles to breathe and begins screaming. I got a lot of things that make fire fair. Keep my eyes onto the man's covered head. I watch him struggle to breathe with the damp towel. The great thing about this method of interrogation is you won't die. You're still able to breathe, but you will constantly have the sensation that he's trying. Oh, that is horrible. 30 seconds, I'm struggling to breathe. I remove the towel from his face. Are you ready to answer my questions now? He lowers his head and looks down to his lap. You can have to bow on your ankles. Okay. The bar in his mouth still forcing his mouth open. As he gasps for air, I grab him and force him to look at me. Are you going to make me repeat myself? He gives a death stare and tries to headbutt me, but misses terribly. Alright then, you seem to be thirsty. Let's give you some more water. I don't smoke, of course. That's good. It's better for your lungs. He starts to yell again as I put a towel over his face. Sloshing the rest of the bucket water in the bucket around, I slowly pour it over the towel. To deal with the act I'm committing, I tune his screams out and mentally take myself to another place. I can't be weak right now. I can't give up what I'm doing until I learn what I need to do. I will not let my emotions control me. This needs to be done. When the last drop of water leaves the bottle, I squeeze the bottle in my hand, dropping it on the floor. I'm going to continue this all night if I have to. In fact, I even have a surprise to make this game more fun. Picking up the heavyweight container of gasoline, I lift the towel up and reveal it to the man. You know what this is? It's gasoline. Sloshing it around, his eyes widen. The years starting to really settle in now. If he doesn't want to play this game any longer, all he has to do is give me what I want. Otherwise, I'm leaving this room in a few hours, permeating of gas like a mechanic. Now, you're going to tell me why you went after the girl that other night? He weakly and slowly nods yes. Set the container down, I grab the towel and slide it further back and remove the metal bar from his mouth. Leaving to eye level, I wait for his answer. You monster! How could you subject someone to these conditions? Was that the answer to my question? Fine. I was asked to follow and kidnap the girl. Asked you? Who asked you to do that? I don't know who. You're lying. No, I'm not. I'm not doing this with you. I grab the towel and cover his face with it again. No, please, don't do this again, please. Standing back up, I grab a container of gas and start to pour a small amount over the towel. Not enough to fully asphyxiate him, but enough to make his eyes and nose burn. Oh, yikes. You know, the gasoline smells really good, so you just smell really good once you came out. Yeah, it's not that bad, but you probably shouldn't sniff it. That's probably a bad date. It burns, it burns. I can do this all day. Tap inside the red container, I look at the mirror. I have an endless supply of water and gasoline to keep the fun going. After about 10 minutes letting it do its work, he remains uncooperative and answering any more questions. Fine, I'll grab some more water, you seem a little thirsty. But no, please don't. Who asked you to hunt and attack them then? Without hesitation, I open a bottle of water and start sloshing it about. Okay, I tell you. Just please get me out of this, I can't breathe, everything hurts. Taking the towel off his head, I kneel down and look him in the eyes, which are bloodshot. This will end as soon as you start talking. I was approached by a man in a suit. He said if I did what he asked me, he would make me a rich man. At the time, it didn't seem like a bad proposal. He said, locate this girl, then handed me a photo of her. What else? You operate in a group, so you weren't the only one this guy approached? The others were in the same boat as me. We were asked to locate the girl and take her in. Where? I don't know, man. You know, for a moment there, I thought you were going to be cooperative. I was looking forward to getting out of this room and into a proper shower. But now I guess I need to get... No, fine. For goodness sake, you wanted to take the girl to the docks southeast of the city. The docks? Did he tell you why? No, he told us not to ask questions, to do what we were told. When the guys with us asked why we were targeting teenage girl, and the man told him he's only going to get half as much just for asking. So I kept my mouth shut and did as I was told. Interesting. So, this man, did you learn his name? You only said call him John Doe. What else can you tell about this man? Not much. He had a powerful demeanor and he was kind of hard to be around for more than a few minutes. Did he mention anything else besides the girl at all? No, just get her, bring her to the docks. Does he know you failed? I have no idea. He could have followed us. It seems like something he would do. But other than that, I don't have a clue. Assassin's lurking, by the way. Welcome, Assassin. How could you tell that? Tell me, how do you know? My goodness, you're very, deceptive? I don't know. Did he give you any means of contacting him? Not that I can remember. I remember questioning parts of that myself. I didn't know when to bring the girl, or how to let him know we were there. That means he has other means of figuring out if you were there. What did he look like? Did he have any tattoos? Any distinguishing features? Moderator magic? But you're not a mod. How do you have moderator magic without being a mod? You're a very mysterious person, you know that? I didn't think you were mod, but... Wait, oh, your mod view, that's cool. Oh, yeah, oh, wow. Oh, I didn't know that. That is cool. That's very cool. I clicked the community button. Very cool. What do you look like? Do you have any tattoo? Any different features? None. He just looked like a normal person besides the creepy feeling he gave off. White, kind of tall, black hair. I think brown eyes, but honestly I can't remember. Please let me go now. We're not finished. Did he have an accent? Kind of. He spoke very good English, but I could tell there was an accent from there somewhere. I don't know what it is though. Do you have any other details about him? No, we interacted that once and then I was blinded by the potential money I could have got. Well, you made a huge mistake doing that. Whatever, just let me go like you promised. Promised? I don't recall promising that. Why is it something like me though? You seem very all-knowing and wise. What? You said if I answered your questions, you'd let me go. No, here. And why did I promise I was going to do that? You little I need to verify if everything you told me is true. I'll see what I can do. The man practically growls at me. Yes, lol. However, if you told me happens to be false and you lied at all doing this, I'll be visiting you every day, you know, payment for wasting my time. Whatever, I told you everything you asked for. I will verify all of that for myself. I wipe my hands on his pants to get the excess gasoline off. After standing up and approaching the door, I turn around and raise my index finger. How much did he offer you? What? I don't remember. Oh, you can't remember the amount of money this strange man in the suit offered you in return for kidnapping a teenage girl who's in high school, and after taking her you could bring her to the city docks. Something doesn't add up there. Fine. He offered between all of us divided percentage from 3 million. 3 million? Thank you. Before I go, is there anything else you've been hiding from me? Because if you are, I will find it. No, that's all. Thank you. Without hearing another one of his words, I open the door and exit the room. While walking into his office, I take a seat on the couches and lean back. She sits at her desk looking through the notes gathered during the interrogation. She eyes me for a brief second before returning her attention to the papers laid before her. So, what do you got? Well, a general explanation checks out. Our only issue is going this mystery man that approached him. He wanted Monica brought to the docks but never specified where. The hard part about that is the Medellin Time District is very large, searching it completely would be too obvious, and scouting it out would waste time. And we don't even know if this guy is aware we captured his cronies. Now that is true. While I was in there, I was thinking about that. After approaching them, he disappeared and didn't provide any contact information. Smart on his end, no way of him to act other excluding information we got from the detainees. I nod my head and continue silently thinking. I can only see that Monica was going to be brought to the dock so she could be smuggled off land. But going about it, as Julia said, is that the Marine District is huge. We'll be making ourselves too conspicuous by searching around. Unless we can find some way to identify this man and locate him, we're out of luck. Sighing in frustration, I look out the window beside Julia and into the sky. But before long, Julia's eyes widen. Wait a second. I think I may have something. What is it? Turning to look at her, she starts to type away on her laptop. So, our little detained friend mentioned that the amount offered was 3 million? Correct, why? There has to be a trail leading to the approximation of that sum of money. Funds must have been prepared before the meeting of anyone. Getting to thinking, yes, we are. If we can find any transactions in the last week around that amount, we can narrow down banks, branches, locations, and then finally camera footage. The hard part is locating the bank that was used for the transaction. And judging since the plan was most likely to smuggle it out to the port, it could have been an international bank rather than local. That's just great. Leaning back on the couch, I shrug and slap my hands against my lap. That's more time to devote to locating information that we're not entirely sure will lead us anywhere. I want you to focus on protecting her. Plus, it's not like just you and I working. Mike is going to be helping too. And if you can recall, Mike has experience in international operations. Hey, welcome assassin. Welcome to stream. How are you? She was an Eastern Branch agent at one point, and you managed to snag away from them? She opted to transfer for a more stable environment. Chuck and I lift my hand from the couch. I'll also send a small task force to scout out different areas of the docks for anyone matching the description we have. I'm okay, how are you? I'm good, thanks. Just enjoying my stream. It's not something we can fully rely on right now, but if they happen to come across anything, it could prove useful. Good idea, give me the number for the agent that would lead the squad. Why? Communication, that's all. I'm hesitant to provide that, but not enough to fully decline. Just don't do anything stupid, okay? I can't afford to be stupid right now. I shoot her a glare and stand up. Where are you going? Nowhere important. Give me a call when you're ready to go. Alright then. Walking through the grass, I look up at the branches of the overhead trees. The moon provides a faint blue light across the land. However, when I return my gaze to one in front of me, a phone vibrates. Flipping it open, I respond to the call. Hello? Hello, sir. This is Agent Foster. What do you got? Sir, we think we may have a positive ID on the target. Where are you? 57th and Broadway Boardwalk, Eastern Marine District. I'll be there in 5. What? Keep surveying, let me know if you find anything else out. Aye, aye, sir. Moving the headset from my ear, I press end and walk down the hill I was sitting. When I reach the concrete divider separating a small land diversion from the road, I hop it and start walking down the sidewalk. I double check my apparel to make sure I don't remain conspicuous and not easily recognizable. I spot a black baseball cap, white shirt, dark blue jeans and some sneakers. Definitely not an outfit I would wear on my own, but it works for tonight. Pushing a dimly lit crosswalk, I noticed the agent who just called me. He sits at the bus stop next to a staircase leading down to the boardwalk. As crossing the street, I sit next to the agent at the bus stop. He's dressed in grey tank top, black baggy jeans and a bright red shoes, presumably an expensive brand. I lean back and stretch my arms across the bench. What do you got? So based on the specifics provided in our briefing, I've tailed a man matching your description. His behaviour was hard to discern. He was dropped up a red sedan, walked straight down the stairs into a building on the far left. I see. Did he notice you? If he did, he definitely had me fooled. Turning my head to the side, I glance at a car driving past. Who else is here with you? Lawrence and Rodham. And where are they? North and west sides. Nothing for them so far? No one matching your description, sir. Alright, do you want me? Aye, aye, sir. Lifting myself from the bench, I take a quick stretch and start down the stairs. You said the building on the far left, eh? Reaching a bend, I followed the path to the left until I met with a rather large grey building. Definitely for some sort of supply and storage. Bordering the building is a chain link fence that stands about 10 feet high. There is no trespassing signs are bolted to the fence post. Ignoring them, I walk past the gate and into the property. Keeping as nonchalant as I can in case I'm found, I walk casually around the front of the building. The dark structure has all signs and lettering removed, only leaving a sun-bleached imprint behind on the wall. Even though there is no advertisement on the wall itself, it's surprisingly well maintained. And there isn't any trash on the ground, the fence isn't damaged, and the door to the building looks surprisingly new. I walk alongside the building, checking my corners for cameras. The agent behind me taps my shoulder when I look back. He points up. There's a camera aiming to the edge of the dock. Did you see the man earlier enter the building? From my view, someone walked down the side of the building towards the back. I assume that's why the camera is there. Interesting. Should we try the front door? No. A building like this was obviously at one point a business operated. I would presume right now it's considered after hours since there is no traffic and to and from the building, and we know that above us is a security system of some sort. If we try the front door, it would trip the alarm and jeopardize everything. Not to mention there are probably cameras inside. I see, so in that case, we should probably locate a way to temporarily disable the cameras. How do you suppose we do that? If I recall, probably there should be both an international external security box installed. One out here to supply power to the cameras outside and another on the inside for the same purpose. These boxes can be located near more where the outside utilities are kept. So we need to find the external box and turn it off from the cameras outside. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. You're a very interesting person, Ice King. However, that is going to cause some sort of alarm to anyone watching the cameras. Not unless we can set up a camera loop, which we can't because the loop has to attach to the cameras. So we're going to need to get that camera. He looks up to the roof. Of course, it's never simple, is it? If we can at least get a decent picture of the guy, I can show it to my source to determine if he's our guy. Yes, am I allowed to insult him in German? I would rather we keep insults to ourselves. And is he, sir? Oh, I missed that, was it? Okay, and if he is, sir, then there won't be anything stopping me from taking him. Aye, sir. I can get a picture for you. How? Give me a boost up on that pipe right there. I'll climb up going from the roof. If my architectural education is still competent, this place was designed with a warehouse in mind. The roof will have access to the master office, which if I'm quiet enough, I can try to see if I can locate him. If he's inside, which I think he is, I can snap a picture. That's good enough to me. He several steps back to get distance from me. I prepare my stance and kept my hands near my knee. Ready? A nod and he runs towards me. He jumps and I plant his foot in my hand, pushing it up with my knee and my arms. I throw him as high as I can. He catches onto the pipe and starts to climb up to the roof. Man, he moves fast. Crouching down and staying in the shadows, I'm maintaining my patience and wait. After a few minutes, I receive a picture message. In the middle of the dark room is a group of people talking, one of which is in a black suit with red tie, short hair, and a very ominous face as described. Very unfair, I have tea too. Nice. Can't go wrong with tea. Tea, can't go wrong with it. Tea's amazing. Perfect. Saving the picture I sent to Mikey and Joe and wait for the response. The agent looks down at me and begins to climb down. When he drops to the dirt, he looks at me and dusts himself off. Good enough. Very well done. Let's leave and wait for a response. Aye, sir. I'm sorry, let me hit Mike. Taking my basic cap off my head, I walk over to a silver SUV parked on the side of the road and get in the back. There are 3 agents waiting me. Rummaging through a black Kevlar bag, I grab a change of clothes. Gear up, we're going to get ready to move out. Aye, sir. Following an infrared marker that points into the sky, we finally get everything we need to bring this man in. He's visited a corner store a little while back and we're determined he lives in a hotel just on the east side of town. That is where he's going right now. We must follow this guy for several hours just in his car alone, tracking his every movements. After Joe confirmed the image with the detainee, who decided it was our time to strike. We were waiting for him to reach a checkpoint we've set. He's almost at the hotel, sir. I have the bags provided. Basic. I have the gag ready. Good. Let's do this. Rodham speeds up the car and veers into a road leading us into the hotel. As we drive up to it, we spot the man in the suit heading for the front entrance. We stop the car behind him, get out and rush him. Startlingly, he looked back at us, giving Foster the ability to play the gag and corner to wrap the potato sack around his head. The 3 of us quickly grab him and pull him into the car before anyone can notice us. After he's loaded in the vehicle, we get inside and Rodham speeds away. Foster and all have giant smiles on their faces. However, I only have my trademark scroll. We have this man now, but this isn't over in the slightest. Foster has secured the man's hands and legs with zip ties and keep him still until we arrive at the field office. Wow, that was... He didn't even have time to do anything. Oh, Monica's point of view? Heading back into the shadows. Okay, enjoy your time in the shadows. It is very comfortable there. Splashing some water on my face, I quickly try off for a towel. After doing a quick beauty check to make sure everything looks alright, I walked back into the living room. It's kind of ominous when no one else is here with me, but I can endure it. But Echo just said they were going some important stuff today, and Jeff would come on by to check on me. I appreciate everyone caring about me to such a degree, but I would rather just be with Echo. Lately he's been different. Like how he was when I first met him, very abrasive, closed off, and cold. I know it isn't anything with me. It has to be everything that's going on. I've never known Echo distressed about anything before, at least until now. He can barely sleep at night. He tosses and turns. Sometimes he talks in his sleep or lies in bed awake for hours. But he wakes up in the morning commenting that he slept just fine, when I obviously know he didn't. It hurts my feelings a little that he doesn't tell me when he's stressed or scared, but since I've been around Julia a lot lately, I've been learning more about him. Hey, come on, there's no need for that. Okay. Let's keep it all friendly here. If he insulted the language, and he needs to chill out himself as well. What's that Japanese? What's that? There's also no need for that either. We can all be chill here. There's no need for any of it. Especially since he is vengefully protective. I'm not quite sure what that means, but I'm sure it has something to do with Izuki. I know I shouldn't mind that too much, but in my mind I keep picturing him with this girl. She was popular in Japan and she got along very well together. And when I look at myself, I kind of realize that I am not that at all. Never compare yourself to others, you're too special for that. Those words washed over me like a shower of relief, but I still had a shake. Opening the door and stepping onto the porch, I take a moment to breathe in the country air. It's much different than what you'd breathe in the city. It's much cleaner here. Which is to be expected, I guess. The carbon footprint out here is much smaller than where I live. No matter what, I long to be home. Back in my house, safe and sound, without the worries I carry now. Which I assume is another factor in Echo being so stressed. I'm sure he can see my discomfort and wants to rectify it as quickly as he can. But all in all, I miss the club more than anything. Sorry, Yuri and Nasuki, all of you become close friends with me since the inception of the club. And I miss all of you dearly. Yuri left me her cell in case I need to call for her for an emergency. But I think I'll give Sorry a call. She's probably worried sick since the last thing I told her before leaving was, because of what happened, I'm going to be taking a break from everything for a while. You're the interim president until I come back. I had many questions, of course, but I didn't have anything to answer them with at the time. At least I can do is call her and let her know I'm safe. Using just phone, I call Sorry. Hello? Hey, that's right. Monica, I haven't heard from you since you left. Is everything okay? Okay, that's... Come on, both of you. Chill out. Oh, what's done? Oh, what's happened? My things just... My cursor's disappeared? Okay, what is wrong with you, Discord? Come on. Oh, not Discord, Twitch. Okay. How are you, Mrs. Is everything okay? I've been fine, sorry, I've been out of town for a while with Echo. Well, no kidding, you and him just disappeared after you told me to take over for a bit. You should know not to drop something like that on me, I need time to prepare. Sorry about that, I'll make it up to you when I come back. So you're safe? Yeah. That's good, how's Echo? Well, he's not doing too well. Oh, what do you mean? I think the stress is getting to him. I'll just keep it in there. Alright. What type of stuff are you two doing out there? Well, both Echo and his garden Joe have been teaching me self-defense. Self-defense like fighting? Kinda, yeah. I don't think I picture you hitting someone, Monica. You're too sweet. Thank you for that, Sorry. How is Natsuki and Yuri? They're doing fine. We all kind of just read today during the club. I couldn't plan anything for us. Being club president's hard. How do you make it look so easy? I don't know. I guess it just came naturally. I didn't expect argument here, but I'll accept it for entertainment. Yeah. Yeah. Don't really know what to say about that myself either. It's... we're just here for a good time. Alright, sorry, I promise. Yay. So, what are you up to right now, Monica? Just wanted to check on you. I'm going to walk right now and clear my head. Oh, but I won't keep you. Please stay safe, okay? I promise. Good night. Good night. At least she understood why I'm not around anymore. I was worried about that. It's very sweet, and the last thing I want for her is to worry for me. I really have to deal with that here. Anyway, while I still have some time, I'm going to walk around for a bit. I step up the car and look up to the stars. I hope Echo's alright. Hey, come on now, there's no need. There's no need for that. If this carries on, I'll put both of you in timeout, because this is getting a bit out. If you're gonna say I haven't got everyone, it needs to just chill out. As I approach the door and place my hand on it, it opens from the other side. Shut up. You punched him. So we can be vibing now. Where do you want us to take him? Take him to the holding area. I have Mayaki there, ready to guide you. You're not coming with us, sir? I'll be a little late to the party. I have to speak to Julia. Understood. Let's get this douche out of the car and where he belongs. After we arrive at the back entrance to the office, the three agents take the man into the ominously dark and tall grey building. They head for the main office where Julia is impatiently waiting for me. There you are. Sorry about that, I'm late. Sure you are. Did you get him? Yeah, we are bunking him in a cell right now. Thank goodness, I'm beyond tired, and you're making my night even more stressful. Then just rest for a bit, I can handle the interrogation myself. I know you can, but I still need to be involved. Procedures have to be followed. I understand, let's get going then. One more thing, Echo. What is it? I want to talk to you about how you've been acting lately. Why would you want to do that? Because I'm worried about you. You don't need to worry about me. Yes, I do. How can you tell me not to? Can't you see what you're becoming? Becoming? I'm not becoming anything. I've always been this way, I've just been suppressing it. Why? Because there wasn't a reason to act on these instincts, Julia. Monica's involved in all of this junk because I'm the cause of it. I begin to raise my voice. How can you expect me to just be okay with it, with all of this? If I had never come here, it wouldn't be in this mess. Listen, I know what happened to you still strikes you. But that's in the past now, you have to focus on the present. What on earth do you think I've been doing? I'm not doing a lot of this for Izuki anymore. You're not? I'm doing my homework, so I won't read the comments for the next hour or so. Oh, okay. Yeah, good luck with your homework. How's that going? How's your homework? I know you said there was quite a lot of homework to do. You're not? I'm doing this so I don't have a repeat of Izuki. I see. Well, I'm hoping for the same thing. The day that Ashley told me about my relocation and reassignment, I couldn't believe it. Still had so much to do, so much to say to her. It's in the past now, okay? Just like my father and what he did to me and the stuff he put you through and Ashley through raising me. Nothing's in the past ever disappears. It's still always going to affect you in one way or another. Just from where it went off 3 days ago, okay. Like, you're getting slow but steady. Whether you run from your mistakes or embrace them is the hard decision we have to make. I choose to run, which is why I try to forget it all and start my own life. But look at what happened. I only brought danger and harm to Monica myself. The only way I can live with everything is to end this nightmare once and for all. Julia, once I find out who caused all of this and take them down, I can finally rest. And you're absolutely sure we can find out who that is? No. But Monica doesn't deserve a half-empty attempt at this. I'm giving it my all because she deserves it. What? What or who is MC? MC is the main character, so it's the character we play as. Well, please don't lose yourself in your anger and frustration, okay? I don't want anything bad to happen to you because you got worked up. Dude, I've been restricting my emotions ever since I read Ashley's final poem and Monica's response to it. Ah, haha, you saw that? You're thinking Ceremonial Master. That would be a cool name, though. You are the Ceremonial Master. That would be cool. You knew about that? Yeah, it was my idea. She wanted to learn more about Ashley, and the best way for that was to read her poetry. I see. I also overheard you and Monica talking about me while I was in the shower. Man, the reason I have been acting strange lately is because I can't fathom another mistake. Can't let anything else happen that I would regret for the rest of my life. I'm allowing myself to fully perform my duties as I used to, without emotions and conscience. Don't you think that's a little dangerous? I don't care anymore. Well, alright. Let's get going. Yura silently nods her head and proceeds, still processing the information I've dumped on her. Ooh, interrogation. Okay, I'm gonna quickly BRB. I'm gonna go make a cup of tea. I have returned again. Ugh. Okay. You mean... How do both of you? Are you kidding me? Not again! We hopefully have a peaceful chat now. And that's what we like. Okay, my VC face just crashed again. Okay, I don't know what's happening. It's just complete. Me just turn off. Let me just no longer do wink support. Maybe it's because I've got wink support on. Maybe that'll help. I'm gonna do, and yeah, okay, yeah, cool. Okay. Walking into the cell, I tell the other three agents to leave. The man in the suit sits in the middle of the room, tied to a chair. When all three of them leave, I close the door behind them. Taking the potato sack off his head, he looks at me in the eyes furiously. Loosening the gag, I let him speak. What is this? Who are you? His initial anger clearly started up, causing me to slap him to the side of the head. Ugh, what are you doing? He struggles and restrains tries to shake out of them. Shut up, I need something from you and you're gonna give it to me. Why would I give anything to you? You just kidnapped me. Oh, don't be so melodramatic. You'll be fine as long as you tell me what I want. What could you possibly want from me? You've been flaunting about quite a lot of cash, aren't you? Staying at one of the priciest hotels in the city, wearing expensive suits, hiring people to attack innocent women. What are you talking about? That's a severe accusation. I haven't done anything wrong. I reach in my pocket and grab my phone, open and turning the screen towards him. Is this you? He looks at the picture and starts to pale on top of his profuse sweating. Yeah, so? What exactly were you doing in there, Doe? Who's that? That's not my name. Can I see what your name is? Kneeling and reaching into his coat pocket, I retrieve his wallet and begin rummaging through it. Inside I find a photo ID, a black metallic card, and some membership cards, a photo, and around $100 in cash. Yeah, be bros and sisters. Okay. Making eye contact with Doe every minute or so, I continue to examine the contents of its wallet. First, I slide the photo ID out to the leather pocket. The name reads John Kenter, and the ID itself is long overdue. This is clearly a forgery. The biometrics are purposely made these numbers to avoid detection. It's under the guise that the holder is still able to validate it and use it as normal, so there's no use. Putting the ID into his wallet, I slide out the credit card. It's in excellent condition, almost has never been swiped before. But that's to be expected. Cards like these are pretty important with people with massive bank accounts. It could be our direct link into finding out who the appropriate the 3 million. Glaring Doe in his eyes, I slide the credit card into my pocket. Well, let's see about that 3 million, won't we? Hey, don't take that, belongs to me. Returning my attention back to his wallet, I scour through the various business cards and membership cards, finding nothing useful in the end. Next, the photo. When I slide it out of the sleeve, I hold it out enough so the light illuminates it. It is a Polaroid of a woman and a child sitting in a grassy field. That's basically all there is to it. Nothing that's out of the ordinary. Who is the woman and child? They're my wife and son. My wife and son, eh? With the kind of job you have here? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, what were you doing in the warehouse? Grabbing his coat, I pull him towards me and raise my voice. I was making a trade deal, for goodness sake. A trail deal. Go on. Why do you need to know? Stop playing dumb and tell me what I want to know. You're not foolish. You're not fooling me with your innocent charade. Saying I attempt to slip the photo back into his wallet, but something catches my eye. The width of the photo is too thick. Pressing my thumb against the corners, the picture falls over on itself. Wait. Grabbing the corner, I peel and discover another photo underneath it. It's a photo of Monica and me walking home from school together. What's this? Turning the photo, the face in my watch's face turned pale. He stutters for a solid minute, assuring me he's speechless, but his defeated demeanor vanishes to reveal a sinister grin. You're a perceptive one. I'll give you credit for that. I don't need your compliments. Tell me, why you hired those people to hunt an innocent girl? Why would I ever tell you that? Because if you don't, blood will continue to shed. And what would you think I cared? I gently gesture the picture at him. Your wife and child? They have nothing to do with this. Oh, but they will. What do you mean? On the bottom of the picture in black ink saying Forno had a go on a reasonably recent date. So I assume this woman's in Furano, in the Hakuko prefecture in Japan. Fun fact, if you say Biabi, I think which is the building of regional trade. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Why will you use that? What use will that do you? Open my commission for I dial Julia's number. As line rings, I stand back up and pat my hands off my slacks. What are you doing? Can you get me a ticket to Japan? What? Well, specifically, Haiku Fish. I hear it's nice over there right now. Are you sure about this? Yes, I am. I can do a few jobs over there at the field office anyway. You know, get really acquainted with the area and people. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. And in the call, I close my phone and lean against the nearby wall. You wouldn't dare go after my family. Innocent. Innocent? You want to talk about innocent? Look at what you're doing. You're hiring people to assault and kidnap an innocent teenage girl. And you want to talk about innocence? Grabbing hold of his tie, I lift him by the collar. Where's the logic in that? Where in there would you get your edge? In a game that we're in, my dear Mr. Doe, we shut ourselves off from ones we care about. But no matter what, we have our lines, our boundaries per se. It's our own decisions that influence if we go to over those boundaries. Me making a visit to your farm, wife and child won't be much different than your man visiting my girlfriend. And I think you owe me a few. You're right, I hired random criminals to work together and kidnap the girl. Of course I'm right, I won't put myself in a situation like this and don't know any better. One thing I would like to clarify is, why are you hunting her? Why are you going to these extreme lengths just for her? She isn't Izuki. I'm well aware that Monica isn't Izuki. Him knowing her name sends a shiver down my spine. What's going on? Ren, why are you going after her? You see, Echo, our focus isn't on Monica. It's on you. Me. Start explaining. You're both a threat and liability. You're saying that like I don't already hear it often. What makes you so special? We've known you for quite some time. And initially we could just ignore you and you wouldn't be a problem. But like your track record dictates, you're unpredictable. However, after some close watch, we were able to manipulate you. Manipulate me? Step by step, you just kept making it easier for us. What are you talking about? What does any of this have to do with Izuki? Where is she involved? She disappeared and wasn't seen again. Rumors has it she committed Sudoku after you left. What did he say? Dizziness begins to fog my head where my body begins to feel cold. No, get over it. You can't afford to think about that right now. Keep your composure, Echo. Swallowing excess saliva, I look back down at Joe. Why was she involved in this in the first place? Why did you focus transect from her to me? You were exposed to information we simply couldn't have out. Information? What are you talking about? Isn't it obvious? What does he mean? There has to be something else we aren't seeing. Something else we aren't just getting. You know, looking at the reason why we can't even accept the contract in the first place, let alone for taking interest to it. Ashley had said it was for efficiency. Does that make any sense to you? Yes and no. I can understand why saying 1 4 digit instead of a team of 4 5 digits is efficient, but not for this type of a deal. Izuki isn't interested in protecting Izuki. What? What do you mean by that? Because it indicates that Izuki was more focused on her father. So what exactly am I going to be protecting her from? Well, there's a group of organized criminals that apparently want to kidnap and use her for ransom. There's also a possibility that due to her father's wealth, there might be a price in her head. Oh, it's her father. Izuki was entirely innocent all along. Their focus was on her father. Her father was in possession of the information when I was protecting her. Whatever the information was, it was enough to get my organization involved. It was substantial too because instead of normal teams, I was assigned to the contract. So that means you threatened Izuki to keep her father from talking. Correct. Who sent you? Who sent me? That's a fairly strange question to answer. You already know who we are. All you need to know is we've had our eyes on you. What? Before you go, I need you to listen to me about something. What is it? They're gonna have their eyes on you, don't do anything stupid. Like always. I need you to be informal attire ready for tonight. What's going on? We're going to be a high-class gala downtown. You want Izuki to come along? Yes, I have a business errand to run there anyway. Perimeter Hashiki system is going to be there. I see, I'll be ready, sir. Your father was a pretty successful businessman. He could have a large number of people turn against him, but these people were specifically affected by him. Would Go's father have people leave? What information did your father have, Izuki? Getting to deliberate internally, a strange feeling begins to cover my body. Wait a second. He said he has their eyes on me. You're with Hayagashiti. Ding ding ding. Yes sir, you are correct. You people were right there the entire time. And it played perfectly into our favor. But now you're a threat that must be mitigated. As he finishes, his lips turn into a demonic grin. What on earth was that? Turning around, I stare at the door. What on earth? As I said, Echo, you're a threat that must be migrated. You said of the entire charade you put on earlier. It was to buy time, wasn't it? Of course, I don't have anything to gain from hiding these things from you now. So I've bought some time while a few of my colleagues traced and followed my location. Oh, this isn't good. A lot of people in the main building aren't armed. They're going to die. What are we going to do? Not if this is all too real. This can't be happening again. Izuki, I'm sorry that I didn't catch on sooner. I wish I could change it. My heart pounding continues in my chest. I feel my body grow hot. I could put my hands in fist. I try to contain my anguish with every ounce of my strength. Izuki. Take one more intense breath. I close my eyes and to focus. Echo, you need to keep your head clear. Don't work yourself up now. When there's not a problem right here. Inhaling, I run the door and exit the cell, ensuring it locks behind me. Echo. Julia, Mikey, and Foster runs on the hallway towards me. Guess who's back? Back again. Ice King's back to tell her friend. Okay, nice rhyme. Welcome back. I need to get control on the upper floor and lock down these cells. We can't afford to risk any of them. Good idea. As for you, he cautiously stares me in the eyes. You are to defend this installment. No limitation, no restrictions rose to your orders. Yes, ma'am. Turning away from her, I unholster my handgun and ready it. Good luck, Julia. Likewise, Echo. What do we miss? We interrogated the guy who orchestrated it. We found that they were interested in Izuki's father, the one we were protecting before Monica. Her father had information on the organization, so they were threatening his daughter. Now they're coming after us because we have information. And now they're in the agency attacking. Likewise, Echo. We're getting closer to the building. Pick your shots, don't fire blindly. View on the left. Get down. A few agents holding the front lobby duck behind cover, ripping the knife from my victims while I sheath it and cover the man's weapon. He's dressed in all black combat attire, but a pretty beefy looking plate carrier. Too heavy, it'll slow me down. As I turn the corner of the building, I see a huge group of raiders. More than I can reassuringly assume. The agents at the front building are desperately trying to hold off the horde. I shouldered the corpse rifle and grabbed the rest of his magazines and stuffed them between my pants. Crouched, I take position next to a car and start to aim. I instantly aim for the raiders closest to the entrance. Firing 4 rounds, I strike the 2 invaders in the upper chest and duck back behind cover. No doubt the muzzle flash gave away my position. Moving down a few cars, I retake my position. 3 more sprinting towards me, so I aim at them. You get a headshot? No, we hit him in the chest. Ooh, all 3 metallics drop lifeless to the ground. Ooh, rounds impact the car next to me, causing me to scoot further back. Gripping the rifle in my hands, I start to dash to the left. Reaching one of the outside walls of the campus, I get over it in a matter of seconds, dropping on the other side. Skulking the front gate at the facility, I peek out to survey the area. Several groups of raiders approach the entrance of the main building before me. As I raise my weapon, I hear someone approach me from behind. Lifting my hips to the left, I turn around and swing the butt of my rifle. Oh! Slamming the butt of the rifle against the side of my aggressor's face, he stumbles. Not allowing him to recover, I drop the rifle and grab hold of his arms. Turn him into an angle that restricts his movement and move myself behind him. Then go of his arms quickly, I bring my hands up to the man's head. Suddenly I reach down and grab his handgun and move it from his holster. Turning around, I use it as a shield as I aim the handgun at the 2 of us sneaking up on me. Nice try! Our guy's a beast! When both of them hit the ground, I recover my rifle from the grass and eject the mag. Grabbing a fresh mag from my pants, I insert it and pull the charging handle and back to receiver. Still good to go! Turning around the corner, I step out from behind a wall. I time my shots and focus on the raiders approaching the left side of the building near the holding cell. As I focus fine, I hear footsteps to my right. Foster slides under my barrel of my rifle and sits next to me. So I'm late, sir. I had a little trouble back there. Yo, here's a shot here. He readies a handgun of his own and starts to fire with me. Where's the rest of your team? Scattered around the campus. I hadn't had any contact with them since the raid started. Do you know how the medical wing is faring? They're not holding out, sir. The front entrance was breached and the staff is struggling to defend themselves. Hold this position. What are you going to do, sir? I'm going to follow orders. I take the final remaining magazine out from my pants and hand it to Foster along with my rifle. When you're out of ammo, use this. Make sure these rounds count. Removing my hand from his holster, I grip it tightly in my right hand as I start sprinting towards the medical wing. Approaching a group of raiders from behind, I wrap my arm around one. Before he can react, I place the barrel hanging against his neck and fire. Throwing the corpse aside, I lunge forward at the other before me, kicking. My goodness, we are beasts. Kicking one to the ground, I dash to the side, avoid a fury of gunfire going on around me. Get out of my way, all of you. As I continue to fire and push my way through the bodies, I keep my mind on the goal. I know, he's a beast. This guy has no chill. He knows he's a madman. The front entrance to medical has been breached, and I run through the remnants of the doors. Please don't hurt me. I hear a woman climb for life down the hallway to my left. Keeping complete silence as I skulk down the hallway, peer into a hospital room. One of the raiders, still dressed in black, holds a rifle at a nurse's head. Holding my knife long hand, I sneak up behind him and suddenly smack the side of his weapon, causing it to fall off the side and away from the woman. Oh, we just assassinated him, what? Blood begins to pour down his chest and reach for what used to be his neck. Push him to the side and kneel down to the woman. Are you here to save us? Get out of here, go to the back of the campus into the clothing bay. The agents there are holding the fort, you'll be safe. The others here need my help, how can I leave them? You're no good if you're dead. Do as I say and get out of here. She hesitantly nods and stands up. Before letting her out of the room, I exit and make sure it's clear for her to run. Go. Thank you. She runs down the hallway and safely out of the building. Looking at the knife in my hand, I stare at the blood covering the blade in my hand. I'm completely covered in blood of my friends and allies. Tightening my grip around the knife, I lower my hands and look down the hallway. 3 raiders through the busted door behind me. Being quick on my feet, I jump to the side and kick a gurney towards the closet. It collided into him, allowing me to jump on. Showing my leg to give momentum, I kicked the side of his head. Ow! After it hits the ground, I push my feet towards the gurney. Pulling myself back, I hop off the gurney and strengthen my forearm and block an incoming blow. One of the raiders slammed the butt of his rifle against my arm. With my hand against his rifle, I pull him towards me. Once we make contact with each other, I pivot my hips and throw over my shoulder. Ooh. The third pushes the gurney back into me. As the wheel touches my hip, I throw myself over the gurney just enough to land on it. Effectively riding it away from the raiders, I turn up and line up my shots. Oh, that is cool. When the raiders fall limp, I stop the gurney and get off. But a heavy set of footsteps come from behind me. Turn I see huge raider step out of the hospital room, wiping blood off his silver blade. You're regarded as strong, but not anywhere near as me. You killed defenseless people. Get into a form and raise him out, I wave him over. Now, try your luck with someone who's ready for you. I'll crush you like a kitten. Hey, don't do that to the kitten. We need to beat this guy. He cracks both his neck and knuckles as he steps towards me. I have to reload before I continue firing. I need to make this quick. Grabbing a hold of my gurney, I kick it down the room towards him. Using both of his arms, he throws it up with raw force. Taking the opportunity, I throw myself back onto the ground while grabbing a magazine. Allowing myself to roll from my back onto my feet, I eject the magazine. Using the momentum of my swing, I launch the magazine out of the handgun and send it soaring towards my attacker. It strikes him in the bridge of his nose and he stumbles, allowing me to roll behind. Vigorously pulling the trigger, I load round after round into his upper body, but he turns to face me and tries to swing. From my upper body backwards, a somersault away. For goodness sake, go down already! Each variable round flies into my target, but doesn't seem to offer any resistance in my favour, as if he's ignoring every one of them and continuing his goal of killing me. I don't have the ammunition to keep wasting. My only hope is to rupture an artery that causes him to bleed out. But from this position I have little to no luck. Showing my handgun in my pad, I retrieve my knife. He swings towards me, allowing me to maneuver backwards, barely evading his attack. Pushing myself across his side, I shove my knife in his gut. Screaming as loud as I can, I use the energy of the force to push through. Sliding past him, I use my left foot to stop me and right to launch upwards, grabbing his shoulder and bring myself to his neck. Good? Yeah, you may be stronger than me, but I'm faster than any of my opponents. My blade and rip. Ow! And with speed, I have precision. Alright, you tear his neck. Oh, releasing the grip from the fall to the ground and roll away. He reaches for his neck and tries to stop the bleeding, but too quickly turns pairs and topples over. Oh, we annihilated him. Taking a second to recover breathing and my resolve, I stand back up. Scavenging as much ammunition as I can, I start to head around the back, towards the holding area. Busting through a door leading me into the main lobby, I see Julia throw Raider over her shoulder. She twists his arm, forcing him into a lock. Once he's immobilized, to press the barrel of her handgun against him. Running up to her, she and I make eye contact. All I do is nod to her and both of us lower our weapons. Oh, we are beasts. Here, I think you need this. Mikey hands me a damp paper towel. I hastily grab it and clean my face. How are you feeling? Julia curiously looks at me from behind her desk, her hands folded and her face contorted into a forced professionalism. I feel fine. As I finish the sentence, I ignore the soreness and exhaustion while it rips through me. Resting my forehead against the wall to reduce dizziness, I close my eyes. Are you hurt at all? A few scratches and bruises. Nothing serious to report. Good. How about you? Well, I need to redo my makeup. How terribly tragic. Groaning with irritation, I pushed myself away from the wall and head for the door. I'm going to step up for a minute. Stepping outside of the main building, I lean back against a nearby wall. Controlling my breathing into a systematic rhythm, I try to clear my mind and recover my breathing. All of a sudden, an agent walks past me and nods at me. Thank you for your help, sir. Don't mention it, you doing alright? Oh, don't worry too much about me. I'll be good as new in no time. Glad to hear, go rest up. We both nod at each other as he walks off. While he walks towards the park, I reflect on everything that's happened tonight. We know who's responsible for it, and after this attack here, we have more than enough motive to go after them. This has been going on since Izaki. That's right, Izaki. I know of all people you wouldn't harm yourself. I'm sure you're out there somewhere. My phone vibrates in my pocket, distracting me from my reveling. I look at the screen and identify the caller. It's Jeff. Answering the call, I place my phone against my ear. What is it? We have a problem. What do you mean? An apprehensive shiver starts to trickle down my back. The cabin has been ransacked. And I can't find Monica anywhere. I don't. Meaning silent, I end the phone call before saying anything. My name is Jeff. Yeah, he's a cool guy though. Back to my phone, I start towards a cell with a certain individual in it. It was a diversion. Throwing the door open and slamming it shut behind me, I faced Doe. Back so soon. Where is she? Keeping my voice calm across my arms and peer into the soul behind his pupils. My, whatever do you mean? He looks up at the light smugly. Oh, are you referring to the fact you neglected Monica? How tragic for a pretty girl like her to be put in this position. Gripping my hands into fists, I walk close to him and never take my eyes off his. As I said, step by step, you keep making it easier for us. They have Monica. My options are limited now. As my mind rushes through the thousands of scenarios I can take here, only two things really pass as possible. Ooh, our first choice. Well, if you think about this, we need... Firstly, there is no confirmation that there's nothing to say that Monica's been captured. Just because the house is ransacked doesn't mean they have them. It really doesn't. Because, you know, it's basic self-defense. She could be out hiding. She doesn't necessarily... They don't necessarily have her. Spoke to Dome. Yeah, but we don't want to be predictable. They're predicting out every move step by step. But... I don't know what's going to be... What would they expect us to do? Because... right now, it's kind of an awkward situation. Because either way here, we sit and talk with him. He went right in his hands. Kill all of them. Yeah, that's definitely one of them. But the issue here is that we talk with him. We sit and talk with Doe. I doubt he's going to tell us anything. But at the same time... That's what you're doing. Yeah, that's fair. But as I'm using force to make him talk... I don't think either of these are particularly good. I think we'll talk with him simply because he's probably expecting us to use force. As if I change my approach, I can gain some leeway against him and get him to talk. Turning away from him, I walk across the room and grab a spare chair. He curiously watches me as I bring the chair next to him and sit down in it. Leaning on the backrest, I look down at the ground. Staring at the mirror, cracked, and indentation on the concrete wall, I fortified my resolve by picturing Monica's smiling face. Even the stern face she had on when I was teaching her to fight, that gave me motivation. I needed to see myself through this. He's been strong all this time, and I've been the one to struggle. I know you want to do all of this on your own, but I want to help you. I can't sit by idly and let my boyfriend fight his battles, but mine on top of that. I'm sorry, but I'm not the person who wants to fight her. Someone to have a fight her battles for her. This is something we have to fight through together. You're not a lone wolf anymore. You have me by your side. Yep, that's right. This is our fight. And it's not over yet. I don't want to lose you. I've been forcing myself to do things I've never intended to do just to keep you safe. I brought suffering here on you. And I promise I'll make this right. I have been allowing myself to stray further and further from who I am as a human being. What did you choose? I chose to talk to him. All my enemies are monsters, and my only choice was to be their slayer. However, who fights with monsters should look to that himself does not become... He who fights with monsters should look to it that he himself does not become a monster, because if you gaze too long into the abyss will also gaze into you. Don't worry, you got back up. Nice. Me and you, we're gonna get in here, we're gonna be in out. They wouldn't stand a chance. Jim engaged the doors. I finally speak and break the silence. Then I'm going to ask you a personal question, and you're going to answer it. I don't think I have much of a choice now, do I? How far are you willing to go to protect the ones you love? Both a peculiar and relevant question, kid. I would do something I wouldn't normally do. Sometimes you have to take those risks. Now, the real question is here, what risk are you planning to take to save your precious Monica? Oh no, you have it wrong. Huh? That question was directed to you personally. You attacked my girlfriend, turned her life into a living hell that will take years to recover from. It's only fair I bring the same hell to your family. Yeah, I'm even going to call in Signs of Papyrus for more backup. And don't forget Undyne, she's a beast as well. We will have no trouble. What? Keep my voice soft and neutral. He grits his teeth and angrily growls back at me. How far are you willing to go to protect the ones you love, Doe? The room fills again with a heavy silence that weighs on both our shoulders. He looks around the room, anxious, filling his hypercritical soul. The fear emitting from him makes me smile. He tries to speak, but it looks like he can't speak the words out of his mouth. Along with Asgore and Monster Kid. Well, Monster Kid's a liability, but he would make a good meat shield. Perfect, this is just the opportunity I was waiting for. Now I can exploit his fear and weakness to my advantage. What, are you unable to speak? It's because you fear what I'm going to do to your wife and child. Or is it because you're speechless because you're completely helpless right now? Which is it though? I'm waiting for your answer. You think your petty intimidation tactics are going to work on me? Maybe in Frisk. Well, Frisk is unkillable, so that would help. I know it will. I can see the fear and panic inside of your eyes. I can read you like a book now, but I've overcome what have been my problems since day one of this. And Yellow and the rest of the souls, exactly. How are you so calm about this? Your girlfriend has been taken, and even if you go after my family, nothing will change. Aren't you scared? Scared? Huh. A man who feels no fear has no heart, but for me, I know fear. It does not control me. He curses under his breath and looks at the floor half defeated. The fight that is left in his eyes diminishes by the second. We're going to destroy this place. Exactly. Reaching over, I grab hold of his hair and force him to look at me. I'm going to tell you this only once. And this will be your final opportunity to save not only yourself but your family. Because I want you to know. I said into his eyes at the coward inside his soul. Tell me where they're holding Monica, and I'll see to it your family isn't harmed. I refuse to say the same thing about you. Innocent people were hurt tonight because of you. And you're willing to hurt my family over that? All the others that are out there besides me that wouldn't even think twice about putting a bullet in your loved ones. You're lucky that I'm giving you this final chance. He shuts his mouth and deliberates internally what to do. His facial expressions show me the varying level of anxiety he experienced as he mulls over betraying his country for his family. Or he can remain loyal to his country and sacrifice the ones he loves. If I were in a position, my answer would be obvious. After a minute of tense silence hanging in the air, Doe looks back down to the ground and hides his face from me. Drops of liquids fall from his face onto his torn, dirty suit. I can't tell you where Monica is. I refuse to. You're more despicable than I could have expected. I hope you're happy with your decision, Doe. Goodbye. He continues to avoid eye contact with me and cries silently. As I would expect a man who just sacrificed his family to react. Standing up from the seat, I head towards the door and leave him to reflect on what he's just done. Closing the door to the cell, leaving the broken man behind, I turn and face Julia. She looks at me expecting a concerned or panicked outburst from me. But the fear I had when all this started is gone. I continue to maintain my usual expression and lean against the wall. Julia is the first to speak and break the silence. What do you want to do, Echo? Leave his family be. The suffering he feels currently is more than enough to destroy him internally. The man just willingly sacrificed his son and wife to his enemies. But he'll never see them again anyway, so he will never know if he followed through with my threat or not. Thank goodness. I was getting worried about you for a minute there. Why is that? Well, what's with the sudden mood change? Shouldn't you be worried about saving Monica? We're going to find her very soon. What? How are you so certain? She has your cell phone, right? Your eyes will light up. You're right, we can trace my phone's GPS location. There you go. So what you told him was all empty threats. Humans will do crazy things and protect what they love. He cares about his country and job more than his family. I just happen to be in the opposite end of the spectrum. I will protect Monica no matter the cost. Go to your office, get me the location of your cell phone right now. With any luck, Monica will still have it on her. Jo doesn't say another word and avidly walks past me. Her stride is with purpose, as if she's a renewed sense of pride. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like these, kids like you should be burning in hell. That is a good line. That is my favourite line from Undertale. It is really good. Actually, not my second favourite. My first favourite is Undying the Undying. Steering myself away from the wall, I ensure the door to John's cell is locked and I follow her. As we walk into her office, Mikey stands up from the desk and sits down on the couch. As she looks curiously, waiting for the results of the interrogation, Mitsuki traced the location of my commissioned phone immediately. Yes, ma'am. She opens her laptop and sits on the couch and starts to type away at it. Julia gets to her desk and looks back towards me. I unbutton my dresser and take it off, lying across the back of the couches. Mikey's eye wander over to me as I rotate my arm and elbow to check for hidden damage. Small scrapes, cuts and bruises under my lid of my chest, side and lower abdomen, but nothing too serious. Satisfied with a quick med check, I look down at the ruined shirt. A human was captured when I finally seen my life on chain, powerful sees as Papyrus, the newest member of the Royal Guard. Yeah, that's us. Good old Papyrus. Chirp, get me another chirp, please. Okay. Joe reaches into a drawer on her desk and has me a black t-shirt. She normally keeps a spare two on her desk in an event I need to redress. When she tosses it across the room, I catch it with my left hand and quickly put it on. Turning my head side to side, I pop my neck and take a deep breath in. Why do you look so calm given the situation? Mikey decides to finally speak instead of stare. I ignore her stupid question, I look back at you and holds my handgun. Walking forward, I place my handgun on the desk and slide it towards her. Huh? Take it, I'm not going to needing it tonight. What do you mean? I have something else planned. Turning away from her, I head for the exit. Call me when you have Monica's location. Wait, you can't just leave. Opening the door to her office, I casually walk out the door and close it behind me. What's going on, Mikey? What's with him? I don't know. Earlier today he was constantly afraid that... Man? It was his fear. He finally overcame the fear he was hiding. I don't know what the catalyst was, but something changed when he went back into the cell. I looked down at the handgun which covered in blood and dirt. Those eyes of his have come back. No, human. Let's end this right now. I'll show you determined monsters can be tough for when you... We get all the Undertale voice now was what's the word? I can't think of the word. Those eyes of it, they've come back. Could it be that fictional title, the Reaper, really does apply to him now? I really hope this wasn't what Ashley and I was afraid of. Mikey, find Mark's location fast. I believe the word you're looking for is quote. Yeah, that's it. Am I cleared? Yes, nothing too serious here. The nurse feels on my back and sighs for any irregularities. Since I didn't directly see or inspect my back properly, I came to the medical wing where the remaining staff gave me an emergency physical. The nurse from earlier meeting accepted my request. You're okay to continue physical activity. But why was this so important suddenly? I am not finished with this night. What? After everything you did earlier, you're still going to continue fighting? I have to say someone I love, and I refuse to let anything stop me. She stops pressing my back and walks in front of me. Her eyes meet mine and she smiles weakly. Thank you for everything earlier. Don't thank me. Standing up from the examination bed, I put my shirt on and leave the room. As I walk towards what used to be the front engine, my phone goes off. Answering it and listening for the caller's voice, I smirk and I hear the following words. We know where she is. I'm coming, Monica. After the judge briefed me on Monica's location, I found out they brought her to the docks I had met Doe at originally. If Monica's still there, hopefully they might be planning to call us and demand ransom. I'll make sure they don't have that chance. Yeah, we got the score, we're going in. Using one of my hoodies, I put a hood on to cover my head. As I walked down the industrial street with cars passing by, I inched closer and closer to the docks. Locating a nearby alley, I duck into it quickly and immerse myself into darkness. The moonlight shines down in the docks, casting shadows and figures every couple of feet. These shadows are my way of transportation. Eventually I reach a small brick wall that I scale. Dropping down the other side, I duck down and look around. Varying coloured storage crates line the docks up and down, creating little islands. Peeking my head out from the nearby corner, I look left and notice two adult men walking towards me. Roughly the same height to each other, a little taller than I am. Hiding back in a cubby to reduce the chance of being seen, I wait for them to come closer. As they approach, I hear them speak to each other. I speak in Japanese, which pretty much confirms my feelings. Mentally translating their words, I listen and lie in wait. You think that kid's gonna show up? Keep your voice down, you idiot. I don't know, maybe we get him in the raid. Hey, you think so? Maybe we can finally finish the job and go home. What do you think the guys above us are gonna do with the girl? I would just get rid of her. If I hear the girl's father is some big trade CEO. Interesting opportunity for some quick cash. Hell yeah. What's this? Holding the receptacle baton in my hand, I bring it against both their knees, disabling them and bring them down to the ground. I they both look up displeased. I, like a master swordsman, flick his wrist and slam baton against the side of her head, aiming for the temple. When I drop them to the ground, I drag the unconscious body into the darkness. Adjusting my hood, I continue along the path they were following. Creeping further into the docks, a fork appears in the path ahead. But as I approach it, another man dressed in black, corners face glued to his phone. Dashing to the side, corner crouched down near a box, he walks right past me. As he walks a decent distance away from me, I turn the corner and start heading towards the centre of the docks. My storage crates turn into a wall as I near the wall. Oh, that's a cool screenshot. That's cool. Screenshot. Peering out into the distance of the wall, I notice a gathering of people near one of the industrial lots. If I keep heading down this way, I should be able to get to the lot within minutes. Lower myself from the wall, I speed up my pace and traverse along the wall. I get to a small stretch of woods that leads me to industrial district. Two more haggling operations down the stretch notice me. Wait a second, is that him? Get him. Someone go get the other kid. Using the entire strength of my right arm, I slam the side of the baton against his head. He flies to the side and collides with the wall. My goodness. The other reaches for his handgun attached to his hip, but I swing my baton at him. Each swing forces his hand away from the weapon. He quits going for the gun and fights back. He holds his arm out to block my swing, similarly swinging his foot at my side. Using my free hand, I grab hold of his foot and wrap my arm around it. My hips pivot as I force his foot bend opposite way of the angle. Oh! Essentially turning 180 degrees around. There's a chance to scream in pain. I swing his leg to the left, causing his motion to stumble over. He desperately clutches the side of my hoodie, taking it off me as he falls backwards. A panic tap from his mouth as he takes the hoodie off to uncover his face. Your eyes. I throwing both of the unconscious men, I place them in the shadows. It's like the last two of these had radios. I prop their backs against the wall and keep them vertical. Before any further, my ears pick up something that makes me freeze. I swear I just heard her voice. Monica? Turn my head around in circles trying to pinpoint that sound. I even close my eyes to make it easier. A muffled cry from my 7 o'clock, no, 8 o'clock? Turning towards the north, I open up my eyes and start running. It sounds like she's in the building up ahead. Jumping over the wall, I roll when I hit the ground and maintain my momentum and speed. Turning the corner and darting for the back door, two guards notice me. Throwing them to the side, I reach for the back door. Closing the baton and swinging in my jacket, I test the knob. It's unlocked. I open the door enough to slide in the building and quietly close it behind me. Walking into the cargo bay, I look around for any sense of Monica. Something scratches the ground from inside the office building. A small four-man office builds the left side of the cargo bay. Sneaking closer and closer to the door, I peer inside one of the windows. Oh, I had to get a notification. My stream had to come off then. Also, no, fun. That has a new logo that I never saw before. Monica sits on the ground with her head facing the ground. Her wrists are tied together with a zip tie. A single man dressed in professional clothing stands in front of her. Resting my ear against the door, I listen to what he's saying. So why is you here, girl? To lure that kid here. Now stop stalling and call him already. We don't have all night. Okay. I won't let you use me against him. I hate willful people. You're meant to be obedient and do whatever a man says. He rolls his sleeves up and looks down at her with an evil glare. You will not set another finger on her. But what? Huh? The terrified guardsman turns to face me, being no more than a foot behind him when he turns around. I reach out and grab his throat. Yes, you called me? It's just like, we just appear behind him like, hello there. You have made a foolish choice, fighting me. Ow, I didn't hear the door open. Retrieving the baton seat from my pocket, I swing it out to my right and I hand to extend it. I'm gonna remember your face. What? Swinging my baton right, I cock the baton in the air. Slamming against his skull, I fell and fall to the ground. Echo? Leaning towards her, I drop the baton and a small survival knife. Watch your wrist when I say I want you to lift them as fast as you can. Right. I press the knife blade facing down against the zip ties. Now. Monica throws her arms up while I force the blade down. A sudden combination of actions breaks the zip ties and frees her. She immediately reaches out her hand and wraps her arms around me. Are you okay? She nods while I visibly inspect her arms and her face for any signs of damage. A few cuts, scrapes and bruises, but nothing too serious. Thank goodness. What about you? They told me some awful things. I am perfectly fine. Looking around, I offer my hand to her. Come on, let's get out of here. She accepts my hand with a warm smile. Thank you for coming. A fighter, I see. Don't thank me for doing what I promised. I'm getting you out of here and we're ending this. Oh, what about him? She nods towards the man on the upper ground. Leave him, he'll be taken care of later on. Let's go. I'm right behind you. Recovering a weapon from the ground, I hand it to Monica. A weapon? You'll need it if I get overwhelmed. Monica grabs a bat on her hands and hands fearful. Walking to the door of the office, I open it and exit the room and into the warehouse. Something catches my eye to the left. I turn my head enough to capture my peripheral vision. It's a guy pointing something at my head. Pushing Monica back in the office, with my left hand I pivot my upper body to the right. A deafening explosion goes off near the left side of my head. Hot gas expelled from the barrel of the firearm and blasts my face. My left eye practically scalding, I impair my vision. I reach out and grasp my assailant's arm. Put my knee into his abdomen, I throw him over my shoulder and contort his arm behind his back. Keen to the back of his neck, he falls limp. Echo, you okay? I'm fine. Blinking my eyes several times to rehydrate, I endure the intense stinging coming from it. A few seconds of unbearable burning, my eye begins to regain its vision. She places her hand on my back and checks my ear. That was close. If I hadn't noticed it when I did, hearing the quick pattern of incoming footsteps, I grab her arm and begin to lead her towards the exit. Stopping short before the door, I wait for the pursuers to enter. As the door springs open, I lift my leg and kick against it. Some force from a kick crash into the others on the other side. You just knock them off, though. Running outside, I grab one of the guards and throw him over my shoulder. Monica walks out and swings a baton at someone coming from her left. She manages to swing with a good amount of force too. The guy drops to his knees after it slams into his shoulder. Kicking the man to the ground, I hear several more pairs of footsteps running towards us. We need to move now. Got Monica's wrist, I start running to the back of the lot towards the water. Scurrying down the stairs and across the narrow stretches of wooden paths, we start near the edge of the Maritime District. Hearing running in front of us, I dart to the right and lead Monica back up some stairs into an aisle of storage containers. After turning another set of corners, Monica and I find ourselves at an open stretch that leads to the water. Several armed men start to surround us, leaving our only option to the sea behind us. We can't jump from here, the wreckage and debris are a hazard if we do. The men around us close in, but a single man in a suit steps out from the masses. Hey! We actually see a guy. Well, this is a surprise. I remember this man. Hanazo Hagagashita, Prime Minister of Japan. And I thought the big man himself would come down here just on my account. He softly gestures index finger towards me, a soft smile on his lips. Oh, a tricky one. I felt that since this was taking a bit longer than I anticipated, I needed to intervene. That's pretty bold, confident of you. What if I were to shoot you right now? Granted, that would serve as a death for me, but you'd also fall too. I do not doubt that if you were to quick draw a fire, I would die. I didn't get to where I am because I was fearful. That's one thing we have in common, right, Echo? And with that, I've learned there are always going to be threats against you. With this world, you need to be strong to survive, so I take care of the threats against me. Even if it's from some lower class civilian with no true influence at all. Or a foreign agent who got involved in something he was never meant to. So you had no problem hunting down an innocent girl to keep her father quiet? Not at all. He looks at the sea behind me. I've lived a life of constant progress. I was born into a family of an avid and dedicated politicians. Not today as a Japan boy, my father looked at me to continue on the family's path. I filled the shoes of the political and worked my way up the ladder where I sit now, as any great businessman would. Which let me tell you something, young man. You've been the biggest thorn on my side ever since I heard about you. No one else would drag me from the comfort of Tokyo to carry out business. Which I could say I was flattered. Now with that being said, all of their men begin walking towards us. Stepping in front of Monica and keeping her back with my arm, I prepare for whatever happens next. Oh, look at our eyes are red. Echo. Stay behind me, Monica. Can't take them all at once. I probably could take the first 3 on my left before the others can get me, but I need to buy enough time to give Monica a chance to run away. Keeping my stance, I stare at each of them in the eyes. My final gaze landed upon Higatima. He and I share a long stare as he raised his right hand up and prepared to snap. No, for goodness sake, snap. Monica flinches and hides behind me, but I freeze my body in position regardless of what's going to happen. All the men lower their firearms and step back. What a resolve you have. Expect it. It would most likely look like this, yeah. Seconds before death, you maintain your status quo, never faltering for even a second. In that gaze, it could make even the most hardened of warriors fearful. You know, you could potentially be an asset to me. You were just gonna kill us. What changed your mind? Your versatility. Knowing how strong your integrity is, you won't buckle under the most demanding of stress. You are not only capable of defending against a lethal special operation strike force, you can also be a ghost. Taking out a large number of my guards here silently. Not killing a single one, mind you. Your set of skills are much more impressive to behold in person. So hear me out for a proposal. I am in silent, ready for anything to pop off suddenly. Take your girlfriend and leave. That is a gesture of goodwill from me. However, we're gonna call on you one day. Who knows, if you happen to help us out when we need it, I may provide you a personal favor. And what would that be? Extending our umbrella of protection to dear Monica here. You continue to do things for me, and I'll make sure she's kept safe from now on. How can you even think of asking someone like me with this question? Give it some thought, you never know. You may need it in the coming years. With a chuckle, he turns away and waves his man off. You'll hear from me soon, from again, Echo. I walk towards several incoming SUVs posted on the road. When they get in the cars, they don't take any extra time waiting and immediately leave. Why did he spare us? What does he mean they'll call on me for a favour? Is he that arrogant to let me go after learning everything? What a real piece of scum. Monica's hand lays on my shoulders and calls me to turn around. Echo, is it over? The sky starts to glow blue as the sun rises from the darkness. Wait, we left. Yeah, it's not good though. It's not over. It's storm. Nearly coming to the overwhelming waves of emotions caused from my veins. I look back to Monica's emerald eyes. I'm going to bed. Have a nice rest of the stream. Okay, thank you for stopping by. It's greatly appreciated. Have a good night. that he is. The guy, the Hadakima, whatever his name is, yeah, he's not a good guy. Yes, Monica. It's over. Yeah. 1 month later, school hallway. I went down the hallway towards the club room door. I spot Monica waiting outside. When I approach her eyes light up and she immediately takes my hand in hers. Oops. Echo, why is it dark? Why is that makes me... Why did that make me uncomfortable? Echo, hey, what are you doing waiting out here? The girls told me you're going to be able to stay today, so I thought I would wait outside for you. Did you know? Of course, but first, she quickly wraps her arms around me, embracing me tightly. I return the gesture and wrap my arms around her. Monica softly whispers in my ear. I'm glad you can stay late today. It's been very lonely without you around. Well, you and I just finished the rest of our cleanup work. My afternoons are free again. She releases her grip from me and grips my hand with both hers. Come with me for a minute, I want to show you something. Turns around and starts to lead me down the corridor. Turning into an entirely different classroom, she closed the door behind us. Looking around the classroom, I discover this is the music room. Monica walks over to the large piano and sits down on its bench. So, over the last few months, I've been practicing piano. I realized we just both really love stories. Yeah, it kind of seems that way, I guess. She meets my eyes for a couple of times with a flash of a hot smile. I don't think I'm very good at it yet, but I practiced real hard on this song because it's for you. Monica delicately fingers starts playing the piano, and immediately a beautiful melody starts to fill the room. How did you playing the piano? Oh, it's a custom piano. None of the others had custom music. Is this one? No, it's just music. That's very nice music. Your Reality, yeah, that's a good one as well. Knowing that she made the song for me, it made my heart instantly feel as if being awakened from a long slumber. Over the last months, I haven't been able to see Monica much once everything was settled. I informed Julia of what happened with Hagashima, and she has been working closely with upper admin about what we're going to do going forward. She is, yeah, the song's amazing. I had to help keep things calm and running smoothly at the field office. A lot of equipment was destroyed during the raid, and many people were hurt too. So as you can imagine, the daily routine was shot and had to be stabilized. With that over the last month, Julia has been tasking me with various jobs to help out. Since yesterday was my final day of the temporary assignment, I was now free to return to the club after school. And with that, I get to hear this beautiful song. Off to my right, I look at the door and notice it's slightly open. Natsuki, Yuri, and Sori all peek in and listen. I decide to keep their presence a secret for now and walk over to the piano. Placing my hand on the top, I stand and watch Monica elegantly play her song for me. Leaning back in my chair, I watch Yuri and Natsuki converse about the material differences between their writing styles. This is the 4th time they've talked about it, I think. But normally they end up yelling at each other and one of them storms off. However, today was different. Both of them were talking to each other civilly and rationally, not something I'd expect from any interaction between the two. Looking to my right, Monica smiles back at me. Looking down, my eyes trace the connection between us. Her hand is in mine, our arms outstretched to each other. However, this is all done discreetly under the desk. Natsuki still complains when she sees me and Monica kiss. Something along the lines of, "Are you two holding hands under the desk?" Her voice breaks me from my thoughts. I turn my head to stare at her. What else would we be doing? Don't ask me. It's just weird seeing you two all lovey-dovey. I think it's delightful. It's cute. Don't let it distract you from your activities. Remember to finish your poem, Sori. And Natsuki and Yuri, do you think your sliding writing styles could possibly help each other out? What do you mean? Yuri's style supports the emphasis of descriptive words and comparisons. Natsuki's rhymes relies on the raw power of simple words and emotions. Don't you think it would be, if properly worked on, both of those rhyme styles could supplement each other? Natsuki remains quiet. Yuri looks down at her desk for a second, pondering to herself quietly. You may have a point, Monica. I don't know. I don't want Yuri's style to corrupt mine. But if it was an assignment, maybe. Natsuki smiles and looks away from everyone. I think that sounds like a great idea. Okay, everyone. Monica addressed the club as she normally would. Just that alone sets me at ease. Turning out Monica's speech, I look at each of the girls' faces. It's been exactly 1 month since that night. Even now, I couldn't believe the events of that night, let alone explain what happened to Julia. When I arrived at the checkpoint and she saw me carrying Monica inside, she practically tied me down for answers. Not to mention scolded me for going on my own. But after explaining what exactly she told me, she seemed to lessen up. And from that point on, there was silence. I don't know how Undertale Cows got into this universe. Yeah, that's a question. I don't know how that would have worked. No one else followed Monaco or me around. No other attacks occurred, and I didn't consistently look over my shoulder every day. However, about a week ago, there was a news report that caught footage of Higasima at the docks. Naturally, the press went on a frenzy and had a field day prying at the man's secretary. When Joe informed me of the report, I couldn't stop the confident grin that formed. He did that directly to himself. I'm not responsible for that. So after the time of peace and quiet, I began to lower my guard. But it returned no more than a few minutes later. I can't let myself be vulnerable to any more threats. And whenever I have my guard down, something happens. So I push the risks aside and retain my guard at all times. But that isn't all bad. If it's for the purpose, then I don't mind spending my time doing it. And my purpose now is to continue my existence with her. All of a sudden, my commission phone rings. Your past doesn't define who you are, it just gives you the starting point for where you're going to. That's the game. Ooh, that was good. You know that I love it. I read all these mods, and each one of them, the endings are just so good. Every ending, it gets the feels and all the tingles, and it's awesome. It's been 1 hour and 48 minutes. Yeah, I kind of suspected it'd be quite short because I didn't think we'd have much left. So good. Oh, they won a few awards. Runner-up mod of the year, best unique and innovative mod. Inspired by the amazing visual novel The Fruits of Gracia. Yeah, but I believe that mod is that visual novel that's a bit very. It's not the best. That's it. So now that is chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and chapter 4 all done. Although I will say it's kind of disappointing. We had no like special there's no kind of like special. There was no sort of like special like thank you note or anything like that. I'm just gonna go out the menu because there is technically that is technically. It gets me flagged for copyright if I play it, so I'm just going to leave it here. Let me go check my game files. Let's see if we got any new files. Readme. I think that's the base game one. Yep. Base game readme. Yep. Okay. So, well, what's next? Are we going to play DDLC or Two Realities? We're going to play DDLC or Two Realities. I don't know. I maybe we'll have a look. Let's have a look at what it's about. DDLC Two Reality. Two Reality DDLC. It's a long adventure. The events of the game, you the players sought about to help fix the game, and Marcus to help finally the works If it's been to a monarchy, you can live a life never seen before anymore. The festival in a few days, summer, right around the corner, and request some wonderful moments together as you live day-to-day life. No horrors, no drama, no crazy overarching plots, just fun, love, and great times. In development 3 months now, I'm excited to announce a demo. Oh, is it full game? Let's see. Full game. Oh, it's only a demo. Oh, so they never finished it. Oh, so if it's any more comments, just don't idea me. If I'm open anything, that's why I keep looking for mods I like this. Fair. I don't want to say it doesn't look like there's any. Yes, what I will say, it looks like it's only. It does look like it's. It only looks like it's a demo. Did it say how long? It's supposed after the event the game you played, so yeah, I should mention that it should be compatible with your previous save file, so you don't have to read through every bit of dialogue again. And I'm almost done finishing it. I'm also pretty good. Actually, it also has pretty long, despite being a demo. Finishing it is pretty good. Actually, it's also pretty long, despite being a demo. Oh, cool. Also, if you enjoyed that, if you run into issues, let me know. Okay, he's still. Oh, I can't actually access. I might not actually be able to access his page because it's bloody locked off. But is it gonna ask me for proof? Oh, don't ask me for proof. For goodness sake, I can't actually look at his profile to see if there's an updated one because Discord will, Reddit won't do it because of the new law, because of the new what's it called? The new law in the UK, which means if there's anything not safe for work, you have to verify age, and you've got to then use ID to confirm it's actually you. So I can't, and I haven't done it, which means I can't actually look at his profile. Sucks. I will have a good dog. Ooh, what's this? Doki Nightmares. Okay. Just when you don't think Doki's scared, I don't need to stop anyway. Well, where's the link to it? I want to find. Did you have a link to it? You made a video. Please say me you linked it. No description to be done. No, you didn't link it. Oh, you know that really irritates me when people don't link it. Oh, I might have to be careful of that one. Ever. Oh, here it is it? Monkey's birthday is on September the 22nd. Okay, next month is September, and I know my love's birthday is coming up. Maybe we do second end on that one then. And then it turns into endless nightmare. What seems to be another day in the Doki day at the Doki Literature Club soon turns into endless nightmare. In Doki Doki Night, you'll be forced to face terrifying distortions of reality, where nothing is what it seems, and every choice can lead even deeper into the abyss of madness. This mod delves into the psychology of the psychological horror, featuring new artwork. Doki Doki Lecturing Club, the Big 25. What's up, nice to meet you. Hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Noah has a link to it. I want to see if I can find it. There it is. Got it. Oh, it's gone. I think this mod shows up. It will show them a good time to create a good mod. I create the mod, but it has flaws like cheap demos with lack of coding. Times is need to create. I didn't. The only bit the mod King Cloud, for example, was really scared me. This one didn't. Maybe because it lacked atmosphere, sorry for being so I have that one message thing, that Vibis, I have speedrun DDLC that once. Ah. Cool. Okay, I can't find Doki Doki Nightmare. I can't actually see. I can't actually, like, I've seen stuff about it, but I can't actually. It breaks style. You need to hide it. I can't actually, you know, find it. Yeah, I can't actually find the game. It's just gone. Wait a sec, bro. Okay. What's this? Doki Doki Spanish Club? Oh, translate. A very short translation description. I think I found it. Okay, let's have a look. Well, there's also Doki Doki Rain Clouds. Let's see what that's about. That's supposed to be a good one as well. I think we can do 2 realities, maybe when what do you call it? Do that one when we got the Monarch's birthday. Oh, it got removed. Sorry, this was removed by Monarch. Okay, well, yeah, that's my edit. Why do they keep getting Why do they keep getting removed? Like, if it's coming up, I need to get her higher affections on that story. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, annoyingly, I did find rain clouds, but it's got Discord's filters removed it. Yeah. What you in for? Oh, we've actually finished the game. We have finished the game. I just got this. I'm just here because the main menu music is copyrighted. But we have finished the game. So at the moment we're looking so we're looking at mods. Looking around for next mods. The Doki Doki Blue says looks really good. But because I've got I'm also stream over I stream on YouTube as well. And YouTube kind of doesn't like the fact that it's not safe. Just the main menu music for some reason. Doki Doki Rain Clouds. What's this? Doki Doki Rain Clouds. Visual novel. Yeah, it's an old one, but it seems good. It's a fun game that makes you play for the act with story point of view. Oh, that's cool. You found one. Holiday Hurricane full release. Let's have a search this. Holiday Hurricane DLC. I have actually, searched it properly. Doki Doki mods, best tropical rain. Where is it? I can't find it. Get dunked. Get drunk. No, I don't. You're at the wrong place for that. Tropical rain? That's me. Up there. Ah, okay, you got 2. That's cool. Oh, welcome. Oh, you're on YouTube side. Whoopsie, try to get a big haunted roadblock. There you go, you don't have to do from here, you can find yourself. No twist. Okay. Wrong place for that, I think. Joke. Okay. Tropical rain. There we go. I think no. I can only find tropical rain. Why can't I can't find this mod? BDLC tropical rain. Holiday hurricane. How do we see what we're calling? Holiday hurricane. Yeah, we can't. Okay, I found somebody who's made a video of it, but let me guess, these guys have not. Ads! Yeah, I want to look at the description to see if they've actually posted. I really doubt they put the link in the description because so many people don't do it and it does my head in. Oh yes, he has, thank you. What a great person, he did. Found it. You watched Initial D? No, I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched it. I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it. Hypnosis just chaos. Each one of us writes a chapter. We cannot see what the other writes and cannot change it. When compiling to have some sort of continuity, we only see the last 5 lines the previous writer wrote. We chose winter as the theme because why not? Cool. Let me just. Of course, it's just complete. Just watched the first stage and it was there. Added to my. Maybe go into the list of things to watch because I got a lot of list of things to watch. That's a very big list for me. Okay, let's just properties, security. No, that here. More options. Scan it just to be safe. Yeah. Okay. So I think I've got a few mods. Okay, I probably wouldn't start them tonight. Right now you're on DDLC mods. Ah, nice. Yeah, that's a good place for them. Yeah, I don't think I'll start one tonight because I think it would be a bit much. Little more fan game is not 13 Strato. Installation files, basic help, advanced. Left click or space, enter keys, menu. Gaming. When playing a game, press the escape key to enter the game menu. The game menu gives the following choice: return save, preferences, menu, keybinds, access for the game, fast save, advance for the game, space, advance for the game, but does not actually choices. Full screen. Loading. Some mods may offer the option to load and save some data. So they'll be present for the game of the initial disclaimer. If you chose the previous data, the rest will not be changed. In some cases you want to delete, yeah. That's fine. It looks decent. I know it's supposed to be a short. Oh, it's all in Spanish. Are you from the US, bro? No, I'm not. I'm not from the US, I'm from the United Kingdom. Let me translate this. It's all in Spanish. And I can't read Spanish. Paste. This mod was translated by. This mod was created by Doki and translated. I'm not trying to claim ownership, I just translate it into. Oh, I've downloaded the bloody Spanish version. Oh, I can't play that. I can't read Spanish. I'm from Finland. It's almost midnight, and I hear gunshots or some fireworks in the distance. Ooh. Hopefully it's fireworks. Fireworks would be a lot nicer. Okay, we can't do that mod because it's all in bloody Spanish. Okay. I'll give you this link. I'll give you a link in Discord. Oh, cool. Yeah, that'd be helpful. Thank you. Oh no, don't do that. Here. Reload this. So I should open up this menu again. I just want to go night. There's also defense force maybe practicing. Hunting animals. There. Used for nightmares of a dream. Just a nightmare details, see little nightmares. Hunting hours, yeah, that's DLC nightmare. Scariest mod ever nightmare. Okay, I think there's lots of them. I don't think the mod is actually get more bonus description team compared to everything I've seen in this sub. It only gets you to a thumbnail. Yeah. Oh, Doki new eyes. New eyes. Okay, can I find the original? Oh, it's in French. Hello, everyone of the Act 1, Act 2. From viewer's point of view, you can download from the official. Okay. I'm actually looking at that mod right now. Blue Eyes full release. Oh, New Eyes I was looking at. Doki New Eyes is a fan game that makes you play for the original Act 1 and Act 2 of viewer's point of view. Yeah, okay. You play Team Fortress 2 by any chance, bro? No, I don't. I can't say I've ever played it myself, sorry. Let me get this. Let's see this other one mod you're looking at. Saying that we could always try another not like Doki, but another horror game in general. There's not horror, but another visual novel in general. Doki good, but there might be other visual. There's other visual novels out there might be worth looking at. But for the most part, I do want to do another. I'm going to do another Doki, obviously, because Doki is amazing. But I want Discord closed. Thank you. Discord broke. So I had a task manager it. Discord, load. Yeah, it's my favorite game as well. Fair. You have Steam? Yeah, I do have Steam. Steam I do have. Oh, my chat's been clickable. And clickable. Can I add you? I don't usually go about adding people myself unless I don't really go about adding people on there usually, but yes, it keeps it free. Cause I don't usually, well, I don't really do much on there other than, well, play games really. kind of, you know, who point. Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, it seems like it could be funny. You gotta try. This little mod made me laugh at some parts. Up to cinema. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I think that kind of leaves it for a nice place. It is obviously a lot shorter than most of my other streams, simply because of the fact that, well, we came to the end of the mod. I didn't know how long we had. I didn't think we had that long, and obviously, yeah, we hadn't. So I think tomorrow I'm either gonna do some Undertale or Satisfactory. I'm gonna do one of the two. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna stream yet, but I'll do one of the two, Doki or Satisfactory. I haven't decided yet. I'm kind of leaning Satisfactory. I can give you a Team Fortress 2 hat. I'm good. I appreciate the offer, but I'm alright. I've seen gameplay of it. I think I might have played it once. Like, and well, this would have been years and years ago, but I'm not overly interested in it. Plus, I don't mind shooter games, but I just find them hard to get into myself. Mainly because I get absolutely annihilated in it, but oh well. Anyway, I think we'll end it here for today, simply because there's not really anything left for us to do. At least you don't play Valorant. Yeah, I tried playing it once. Never again. Like, one of my friends said he played it a lot, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll give it a go. Yeah, no thank you. Not for me whatsoever. So, yeah. You're gonna keep looking on for Monica mods. Okay. Well, I think that's where we're gonna call it. I think that's where we're gonna end it for today. A bit of one of my, I say it's one of my shortest streams recently, but yeah, I need a break. I'm tired. I was up very late. I was up to like 2 o'clock yesterday, so 2 a.m. Was it 2 a.m. yesterday or was it the night before? I don't know. All my days are blurring into one. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider following and subscribing. Thank you to everyone who was in chat. There was Assassin, thank you. XY, thank you. New Race King Reborn, also thank you very much. And Ankun, joining towards the end there. Thank you as well. It's all good having people in chat. Makes everything a lot more lively. So yeah, I think that's everything for today. I hope you have a good night, afternoon, morning, evening, whatever time zone it is for you. So yeah, bye bye. Thank you for watching. What another great story ended again.